Hey, this is Joe Gilder from HomeStudioCorner.com. When's the last time you did a time check? Meaning a kind of an inventory of how you spend your time in your studio. Now, I'm not talking about something nerdy where you keep a spreadsheet of every 15 minutes of what you do in your studio. I do stuff like that because I'm a nerd. I don't think you should be a nerd. It's okay if you're not. But I would encourage you to make maybe a simple spreadsheet or piece of paper. On one side, it has recording. On the other side, it has mixing. And just keep track of roughly how many hours you spend doing one of each. Or just take the last couple of weeks of time you spent in your studio and just think to yourself, what did you work on? What does it count as recording or mixing? I bet you'll find, and for me this was true for a long time, I spend a lot more time mixing on a project than sometimes I do on recording. At least that's how it used to be. And then I realized if I spend more time in the recording column, this mixing column gets shorter and shorter because I get it sounding so great here, I don't have to do that much work over here. Conversely, if I spend a ton of time over here in mixing and I just go really quickly through the recording process, it's not going to necessarily fix it, okay? If you spend a lot of time recording, your mixes will turn out better. If you spend a lot of time mixing, it might still not turn out great because you didn't do a good job recording. So, if you haven't done it already, take a second and a few minutes and try to figure out how much time. What's your ratio? Is it half and half? Do you spend more time recording than mixing, or is it lopsided on the mixing side? If it's lopsided on the mixing side, you might want to reconsider your approach. Spend some more time getting a good source, getting it right at the source, and then the mixing problems that you're having might just magically disappear.